his hair, I used the Head and Shoulders and Neutrogena tea gel. I've used this when he had cradle cap as a baby, and I recently came back with it, so it is perfect for washing scalp, especially because he has had the cradle cap. Now he just has dandruff, and it's really dry and flaky, so this combination is wonderful. My child hates his hair being washed so bad. He is the biggest baby of getting his hair washed. That's probably the hardest thing to do with issues when I am doing his hair, is washing it, because he has to complain about it's in his eyes. And it's like, close your eyes, put your head down. He doesn't really listen, and he's scared of the water in his face. So, but we make it work, so it's good. So I did not realize that the camera was not on his head, but what I am doing is really getting in his scalp and massaging it, trying to get all the gunk and the dandruff out, and really working that shampoo in there so that it heals his scalp. And just clean it, really clean it. Make sure you clean it very well and rinse all of it out. We are done shampooing his hair. It's time to deep condition. He thought it was over, but no. So this little happy face, not so much yet. I am using the TraderJoes Giovanni Smooth and Silk Conditioner. I just let him sit under this little shower cap with his hair soaked in the conditioner for about 30 minutes. If we make it that long. Other than that, he's always asking me to wash it out so I could get to braiding his hair because he's over the water. So yeah, just let him sit for 30 minutes, let him play, read his books, do whatever he needs to do, but it's conditioning. Move! Tell me what you want to eat.
I want to eat jelly and eggs. I want to eat jelly and eggs and juice.
Now that I have washed out his deep conditioning, it is time to finally style and braid his hair. Yay! So of course I let him play on my phone. He watches YouTube channels, you know how everybody else's kids be watching everybody else's kids play, so it keeps him there and still. That's what it's gonna do. Here I have sectioned his hair off from left to right. As you can see here, I have parted 5 rows from left to right, front to back of his hair, and I just section them in little bitty bands to keep them in place and out the way as I work on each section. Now that the parting is done, it's time to start braiding and a bit more parting. So I'm working on the first row. You're going to split that in half, and you're going to have 2 braids on the first row. And these 2 braids are going to eventually connect to the second row. So before I start braiding, I respray Orion's hair with water. I might have a little avocado oil in this water bottle, but it is mainly water. That's just so it's manageable, because after it's dried, it is tangled. So yeah, it just helps us both out. I am also using a hair, it's like an edge tamer, but it's for kids from Sally's. It's called Inspire, and I will leave that information in the description box down below. But this stuff is amazing. I've been trying out new products for his hair. stuff is great. However, I do have one con about this product. It is sticky. When I take his braids down, his hair feels so gross to me. I do not like the sticky, grimy feeling. But other than that, it is perfect. It smells so good. The smell just lingers on and on. Only when you're up to his head and you smell his hair. I know that sounds kind of funny and weird, but it's true. It smells amazing. So I just place this edge tamer and I just put a little bit around the edges. That way it's nice and sleek for his braids. You guys, this is my staple product for his hair. I love it. Before, I would have to do his hair every other day because his curls would just pop out his braids, and too, his hair was a lot shorter back then. But as his hair has gotten longer, other products just wouldn't hold his braids as tight as, and the longevity of it, just of his hairstyle, it just didn't last long. But with this stuff, it could last him a good 2 weeks. His hair will still be a little bit fuzzy, but them braids, they're still intact, they're still good. So this is a staple for sure. You want to take a comb, as you see me doing, and just smooth out the edges and go ahead and prepare to start braiding. It's gonna be amazing. Okay, so we are done with the first row, kind of, but you're going to take those 2 braids and you're going to intertwine them with the second row, as I said before. So now I'm just prepping the second row. This is better for me to do it just row by row because his hair dries. Like I said before, it just dries as time goes. So I will take the water bottle again and saturate his hair just a little bit. I don't want it soaking wet. And I will take the Denman brush and just comb out his hair. That way it's more manageable and not so tangly. Then I will split it again into 2 braids, and you will see me connecting one side of the braid to the other row on the other side. So you're crisscrossing. You want to make sure that you do not forget to put the edge tamer on each section and smooth that out with that comb. Trust me, the end results are going to be amazing. You just don't want to forget that and just smooth it out. It'll work out. I promise you it will work out. So just make sure that you do it on each section, each side of each section. Put that edge tamer in there. Don't be shy of it. Just put it in there. Smooth it out. Now it's time for pretty much the third braid. So I am taking one of the braids in the front and I am unraveling it a little bit. I did not braid it all the way down. I just braided it towards the middle, kind of past where I wanted it to be. So I'm unraveling it now. That way I can connect it to the third braid. That way it just flows on through. once you successfully crossed over, you just continue to braid that braid down as if it was just a normal braid. And I do braid all the way down to the ends. He might have a little curl at the end, but other than that, that's pretty much how you do it, and that's easy as that. Well, if you know how to braid, it is pretty easy. If you don't know how to braid, there's tons and tons of braiding videos here on YouTube, so you could go ahead and check those out. I personally won't be doing one because I'm not the best braider, but yes. So I had to stop because I do have a baby as well. He is 5 months old, and I had to attend to him, but this is the progress that I have so far. You can see there's 5 rows. Only the 2 front ones are crossed. I did try to do each row crossover, but that was too time consuming with the newborn. So yes, here I am again. I did spray this section with water, and you see I am going in with the gel tamer and the Denman brush, and I will finish the last braid. Yay, because we were so tired. It is so time consuming, especially with the new baby, but I am trying to get a system and make it work. He just wasn't having it. He eats like all the time. But anyways, back to the video. The last braid is finally complete, and here we have it. He is done and official, and he loves his hair each time I finish it. He says, "Thank you, Mommy." It's just the cutest thing ever. He goes, looks in the mirror, and he's good to go. It does look a little stiff here, but as he goes to sleep tonight, I'll just throw on his little do-rag, and his braids are laid. This concludes this video for his first hairstyle for toddler boys. Woo-hoo! If you would like more, please do subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you.